This is a video I really did not want to make. I didn't want to make it because we're living in a very difficult time in our country right now. The United States of America has seen a tremendous amount of upheaval over the last 6 years, and recently, with the decision concerning Roe v. Wade, things have changed even more. So, with that in mind, I want to talk to you about my experiences with the pro life movement. Yeah, you see, 30 years ago, I was a part of a very evangelical fundamentalist church tradition. And because of that, I got involved with the pro life movement. I was told that being pro life was the only choice for a Christian. At that time, I did not know the history of abortion in America. I just had known that it had been settled law for most of my life, and that, according to the teachings of the churches of which I was a part, it was immoral. So, at the age of 22, I went with a group to protest outside of an abortion clinic in Louisiana. In fact, we were outside of Shreveport, Louisiana. And I watched that group engage in deceptive practices. That's right, pro life advocates engaging in deceptive practices. Can you believe it? Well, I saw it. You see, they had a ringer with them, if you will, a woman who was pregnant, and her job was to go inside the abortion clinic, uh, find out that she's pregnant, which she already knew, of course, and then come out and have us convince her that she should not get an abortion. And then we would have a prayer with her and make it look like she accepted Jesus Christ. This happened. And I would say that was one of the first steps in my journey toward disillusionment with the evangelical fundamentalist church. Now, you may think that this was one case, this was one time, but I've seen it many times since then. I've I saw it afterwards. I would see things with leaflets and flyers coming into the mail because when you get into ministry, you get on all those great mailing lists, and those things come in. And I saw it time and again over the years. So you would think that things would get better once I left that fundamentalist evangelical background, but they didn't. You see, I would sit in ministry conferences with other clergy. I would be a part of ministerial fellowships, and I would see how these clergy would react to new legislation being put forward in their state. And most of the time, the clergy I met with may have personally been pro choice, but they knew that was not the stance that they could take because it might hurt their standing within their community or with their congregation or both. These are things I've personally witnessed time and again. And other clergy out there I've talked to have seen very similar things. This whole thing is about power. It's all about control. Who can control a woman's body? Who can control bodily autonomy? This is not about saving the life of children or taking care of children. I've seen it too many times. If we truly wanted to take care of children, we would find better ways to provide daycare for working mothers and fathers. We would find ways to provide universal health care for every child, if not every person in this country. If this was about saving lives, we would find housing for the homeless. If this was about saving lives, we would find a way to feed our starving children, children who are starving right now. If this was truly about life, we would be taking care of people from when they come forth from the womb to the day they pass from this life. This is what true community is about. This is what beloved community is about. And this is what I mean when I say we open up a welcome table. It's a table where health care is a right. It is a table where bodily autonomy is a right. It is a table where marriage equality is a right. It is a table where everyone has enough to eat and a place to live. Yes, this sounds idealistic. Yes, this sounds radical, but it is the gospel, the good news that I find in Jesus. It's that good news that provides hope for the world when we truly desire to live into beloved community. These are the thoughts I have on this topic, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. God bless you, and take care.